Okay, children, good evening. Today we can learn about excretion and release substance in plant. Excretion and release substance in plants. Last class we have studied excretion in animals. Okay, that topic completed. Okay, now today we can learn excretion in plant. Excretion and release Okay. Excretion and release substance in plants. Children, one question from my side. Plant can excrete? Yes or no? Okay. Animal they can excrete. Plant release, not excrete. Release the nitrogenous waste substance. Okay, children? First, metabolism occurs. What is metabolism? Metabolism. What is metabolism? Metabolism, it is a process. This process occurs in all living organisms, plants, animals, even in microorganisms. It is two phases, anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism. Anabolism, best example. Anabolism is construction. For example, you want to construct the wall. Construction means one brick, another brick. Okay, one brick, another brick, we are fixed. We can construct the wall. Best example, anabolism. Construction of is called anabolism. Catabolism. Catabolism. Catabolism means destruction of wall, total destruction of wall is called catabolism. This process going on all living organism, anabolism, catabolism, anabolism, catabolism. This is the pathway. That catabolism, anabolism pathway together we can call metabolism or metabolic pathway. It is occurring in all living organisms, but in plants also excretion and release of substance in plant. Release of substance in plants. Plant can excrete and release of substance in plants. Release, excrete and release. You know very well, plant by photosynthesis process. By photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis occurred by photosynthesis process. So they absorb the water in presence of sunlight. Okay, in presence of sunlight. Now, all green plants have a chlorophyll pigment. All green part of the plant have a chlorophyll pigment next to our. From atmosphere to they receive carbon dioxide gas. Air contains carbon dioxide. They prepare the food by photosynthesis process. What they can prepare? They prepare carbohydrate, proteins and fats. That is called metabolites. They prepare metabolites. Primary metabolites, secondary metabolites. There are two types. Okay, by photosynthesis process. Okay, they ground to they absorb the water, atmosphere to carbon dioxide, In a presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they prepare the food. What they can prepare? They can prepare, for example, carbohydrate, proteins, and fats. That is called primary metabolite. Metabolites, how many types? Two types. Metabolites. There are two types of metabolites. Primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. Metabolites basically two types: primary metabolite, secondary metabolite. Primary metabolites they can prepare by photosynthesis process. Example: carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Okay, they can prepare carbohydrate. Carbohydrate nothing but glucose. Group of glucose molecule form the carbohydrate. Fats in the form of fatty acids. Different types of fatty acids, for example, oily substances. Proteins, example, pulses. Okay, example, pulses. Green gram, red gram, these are all processes. How they can prepare? By photosynthesis process. In this process, they utilize, plant also they utilize the primary metabolites. After utilize the primary metabolites, they release some substance that is called excretion and release substance that is called secondary metabolite. Secondary metabolites, example, alkaloids. Secondary metabolites, example, alkaloid. Secondary metabolites, nothing but alkaloids. Okay, alkaloids, nothing but some are poisonous substance. Alkaloids and some poisonous substance also release. Plants, they can store in their body. Okay, primary metabolites are formed by photosynthesis process. In oxidation process, they utilize carbohydrate, protein, some amount of fat stored in the different parts of the plant body, some utilized for their oxidation. In this process, in metabolic process, secondary metabolites also formed. Secondary metabolites also formed in the alkaloids and poisonous substance. Alkaloids stored in the different parts of the plant body. They store in the different parts of the plant body. Maybe in the roots, maybe in the leaves, maybe in the stem, maybe in the flowers, maybe in the fruits, maybe in the seeds. They can store the alkaloids. Such alkaloids are identified by human beings. Man, they can identify what are the useful substances from plant. One is primary metabolites, useful for their food purpose, and secondary metabolites also useful. They are identified. They can cure the diseases. Some alkaloids, they can cure the diseases. Some are economic benefit, so much economic benefit, some alkaloid. Some are cure the diseases. Okay, is all identified the human body. We can learn today secondary metabolites. Secondary metabolites, like what? Alkaloids. Alkaloids are nitrogenous byproduct. Nitrogenous byproducts. Okay. Alkaloids are nitrogenous byproducts. Alkaloids are nitrogenous byproduct and poisonous. Some are dangerous, poisonous. Poisonous means toxic. Visha padarthalu. Toxic substance. Toxic means visha padarthalu. Alkaloids, these are secondary metabolites. These are nitrogenous byproduct and it is a poisonous substance. Some are poisonous. They given one chart in your book. Okay, page number 87. Page number 87. Common alkaloids in plants and their uses given in book. Once you observed everyone, quinine. Alkaloid name quinine. Cinchona officinalis. From bark to they are extracting. That useful for anti-malarial drug for malaria. Nowadays, chloroquine phosphate tablets available in market. Chloroquine phosphate. In that quinine phosphate, quinine is present. Second one, nicotine. Nicotiana tobacco. Tobacco leaves. Insecticide. Tobacco you know very well. It is useful for insecticide. Next one, morphine, cocaine, Papaver somniferum, opium fruit, painkiller. It is useful for painkiller. Next one, reserpine, Rauwolfia serpentiana. It is also used for snake root, snake bite. It is also called as snake root. Root, medicine for snake bite. Caffeine, Coffea arabica, caffeine plant, seeds. It is central stimulation. Some are people they have a habituated coffee. They are taking 1 cup of coffee. The relief centrally, totally relief. Nimbin, Ajadi recta indica, neem plant, seeds, bark, leaves, all useful. It is antiseptic. Next one, scopolamine, Datrastomatum, Ummanta chettu antam Telugulo. Fruit and flowers also useful. It is sedative. Sedative means mattu mandu. Pyrethroid, chrysanthemum, flower, insecticides. Insecticide means nowadays we are using for mosquito coils, no? That is pyrethroid. Here diagrams also given. You can see clearly. Table, diagram you read well. These are all alkaloids. Okay, poisonous substance, some are useful substance. Next one, some other substance. Tannins, resins, gums, and latex. Okay, these also secondary byproduct, tannins. Tannins, it is a substance we are getting from plants. You know very well. Acacia arabica, Acacia auriculata, Acacia arabica, Acacia auriculata. Acacia arabica ante sarkar tumma chettu antam manam. Okay, sarkaru tumma chettu untayi kada. Acacia arabica. Acacia auriculata, tangeda puvu, badkamma poolu antaru. Acacia auriculata. These from plant bark, stem it is the no bark. From bark, they are collecting the bark and dip in water, soak into water, then solution will form. Such solution name is called tannin solution. Tannin solution. Okay, they collect the bark from Acacia arabica and Acacia auriculata. To collect, dip into the water Okay, soak into water for 2-3 days, then solution will form. Water totally become brown color, dark brown in color. That is called tannin solution. What is the use of tannin solution? In leather, from dead animal to they are collecting the leather. Leather nothing but skin. From dead animal to they are collecting the skin. That skin become hard. So such skin, such a dead animal from other animal to they collect the skin, dip into the solution, that skin becomes soft. That is called tanning process. Okay, leather. Okay, leather becomes soft. Then they make into with skin, they make into different articles. That is called tannins. Okay, children. Resins we collect from gymnosperms. Gymnosperms. Commonly, resins every day we are using for wood painting. Nowadays we are using all chemical. Commonly, resins we are collecting from gymnosperms. Example: pine plant, pinus plant, not pineapple. Pineapple is different. Pinus plant is different. Pinus plants commonly seeds are open, naked. Pinus plant too, they are extracting the resins and they are using for paints, wood paint, wood coloring, in that they are using. Next one, gums, you know very well. For example, neem plant too, we are collecting neem, acacia, okay, etc. Okay, neem plant, acacia and tumma, neem and nima, sorry, vepa, neem means vepa chettu, acacia means tumma chettu. We can injure the bark, injure the stem. Okay, for example, this stem is this bark, this area we can injure. From there to release the substance, release the byproduct, nitrogenous byproduct, such a gummy nature. Such substance we are using for different industry, book binding industry, industry, medical industry, homeopathy, binding of tablet, binding of books, different places we are using the gums. Okay. Example: neem, acacia, like that. Next one, latex. When injured to plant, we can injure any plant. From there to release milky white in color substance. Milky white substance will release. Milky white substance will release. Example: rubber plant. Hevea brasiliensis. Scientific name: rubber plant, Hevea brasiliensis. If you are going to Kerala, Tamil Nadu area, okay, so many plants we can see, rubber plants like this plant. Okay, this area they can injure or cut. Here they arrange one cup-like structures. From here to release the solution. How is it this solution? White. Okay, white, milky white in color. That rubber plant scientific name Hevea brasiliensis. Hevea brasiliensis. That is white milky substance we are collecting. After that, with that substance, nothing but latex. With latex, they are making rubber. They are using in so many industries. You know very well tires. Okay, bicycle, vehicle tires, aeroplane tires. In that, so many qualities, different qualities of rubber they are making, and even some industries they are using this latex. Same like that. You know very well. In our local area, మీకు తెలుసు తాడి చెట్టు, ఈత చెట్టు నుంచి తెల్ల కల్లు వస్తుంది. Same, that is also latex, but it is somewhat different. Okay, this is also byproduct. Even coconut stem, you can injure to coconut stem, you get the coconut milk. Not inside the bondum, that is different. Injured the stem, from there to we are getting మిల్కీ సబ్స్టెన్స్. దాన్ని కూడా కొబ్బరి కళ్ళు అంటారమ్మా. కొబ్బరి కళ్ళు, ఈత కళ్ళు, తాటి కళ్ళు, these all belongs to this species only. Okay, next. And nowadays latex we are getting from Jatropha plants. Jatropha plants we are growing everywhere. This Jatropha plant we are getting biodiesel, biofuel nothing but biodiesel we are getting from this plant Jatropha. Everywhere we are going, from seeds we are crushing up seeds to we are getting biodiesel. This is Jatropha. Okay children, once again listen. Useful byproducts: alkaloid, tannins, resins, gums and latex. Tannin solution, resins, gymnosperms, varnishes, gums for binding, adhesive substance, latex, milky white substance. For example, rubber plant, that is heavy abrasive lenses, and Jatropha plant we are getting biodiesel. Even you know very well chewing gum also we are getting from Sapota plant too. We are getting some substance, gummy like substance. With that they are preparing the chewing gum. In your book given one information about chewing gum. Okay, chewing gum is a type of gum for chewing, made dates back 5,000 years before. Okay, that is chewing gum. Next one, Parthenium. One more it is there, Parthenium plant. Parthenium, local name Vayaribama. It is a weed plant. Parthenium. It is a weed plant. Kalupu mokka. Dini Telugulo Vayaribama. Okay, in your village, you have any old people, they know this name Vayaribama, Parthenium. Okay, it is very dangerous weed plant. It spread easily. And white flowers also, we can see white flowers, so many flowers, white flowers. Don't inhale flowers, never vasana chudoddama. Pollen grains enter into nasal cavity, it causes asthma. దమ్ము రోగం వస్తుంది. వాటిని ఎవరు వాసన చూడొద్దు. పార్థీనియం వయ్యారిబామ మొక్కల్ని ఎవరు వాసన చూడొద్దు. ఎందుకు? వాటిలో ఉన్న పోలన్ గ్రెయిన్స్ మన ముక్కులోకి పోయి మనకు అస్తమా అనే వ్యాధి వస్తుంది, దమ్ము అనే వ్యాధి వస్తుంది. షుడ్ నాట్ ఇన్హేల్ దట్ ఫ్లవర్ స్మెల్, షుడ్ నాట్ ఇన్హేల్. దట్ ఈస్ పార్థీనియం. కామన్ నేమ్, లోకల్ నేమ్ తెలుగు వయ్యారిబామ, వీడ్ ప్లాంట్. It is spread everywhere, white color we can see. Should not inhale. Okay children, next topic. Okay, next topic, excretion and secretion. Excretion versus secretion. Excretion, excretory substances. Secretion, secretory substance. Okay, excretion, it is a waste material. Waste material send out the body, send out from our body. Okay, excretion means waste material are released, we can send out from our body. Example, excretory substance like already you have studied in our book, urine, okay, tears, kannilu, urine, and wax. Okay, like this, so many excretory substances are released from our body, we can send out. Okay, and carbon dioxide is all, etc. These are called excretory substance. Waste substance we send from our body, it is called excretory substance. What is secretion? The secrete, there are two types of substance. One is enzymes and hormones. Okay. Excretion is waste material, it is formed, we send out the body, it is called excretion. Example, urine, tears, wax, carbon dioxide, these all. Sweat also, excreted substance. Next one, secretion. Especially some glands or some cells, group of the cells, tissues, they secrete the substance. Example, enzymes and hormones. Enzymes is help for digestion of food. It is digestion. Enzymes help for digestion. Hormones, it is help for coordination. Coordination means pass the information from one organ to another organ, one part to another organ. These enzymes secreted by cells, digestive cells, there is duct glands. Special glands are present. These glands, they have a duct. It is also called duct glands, group of cells. Duct glands, they secrete. Here, there is no duct. These hormones are released directly into the blood. That's why it is called ductless gland. Sorry, ductless glands. There is no duct. Direct release into blood. Direct release into the blood. They reach to the target tissue. Okay, these hormones help for coordination. There is no duct. There is no duct. Direct release into the blood. Through blood, they reach to the target tissue. That is hormones. Enzymes, they have a duct. Already we have studied in digestive system. They have a duct. Through duct, they reach to the particular part and they help for digestion. Okay, children. This is today topic completed. Okay, excretion lesson completed. If any doubt, you can chart in chat box. Have a nice day. Good night. Bye, children.